Okay, so today I thought I would make a little video about what a breakup video stuff, because that's of course what I'm going through, because I am just hopeless. I'm really feeling because I got snagged by another narc. This time around, I'm happy to say that it was not as bad as the first one by far. I'm not as, by any means, as dismally destroyed, partly because I didn't let it go as far, because I knew straight off, and that's what is kicking my ass, because I knew straight off, and I let it go. I'm like, we'll see what happens, and of course it was 6 months of just, his line is, you've left me so many times. Well, that's because, of course, they keep coming back, right? And of course, nothing is ever said of what they did in the first place. Why would you just leave somebody that you like being with for no reason, right? So anyway, what I'm finding is I'm also getting better at leaving, just because it's kind of melting around here. Everywhere else the snow is gone. If you ever saw Due South, that's kind of what it's like. The beginning credits and falling down in the snow. But anyway, so just want to say about breaking up, because I'm finding I'm getting a lot better at it. It's like, okay, let's just lump this one in with all the rest, especially the last one. If they want to be so bloody much alike, they can just go in the same damn basket. And I don't need to go through all of that shit again. I already did it, so I'll just like plunk them in. And this is where imagery helps people. At least it helps me sometimes. So I just like kind of imagine a little him getting stuck in a big basket with the other one, and they can fucking both stay there as far as I'm concerned. And so that does a lot. And the other thing is, of course, your menu. You choose. You get to choose what you think. You always get to choose. So that means that I'll start going off on what he did. And I'll think, you know what? I got a lot going on in my life right now. And a lot of stuff I have to do. A lot of changes going on. So perhaps I could think about my future instead of all that bloody bullshit. So I changed the menu just like that, because it does me no good. It's something that happened already, and nothing I think over and over and over is going to do nothing about it. It's not going to change a thing. At this point, I know, because it's doing the narc dance, it's just progressively worse. So I keep this up, and I will be fucking depressed and demented and all that shit again. And so change the menu, get an imagery, and stick them in the basket with all the rest of them, if this is not your first time around. And just look at what you can do. Look at yourself and just love yourself. And I know it's so cliche, but it is absolutely true. What I do is I just go back in time to the day he asked me out. I was so happy then. I was doing so well. I had recovered so much and was so proud of myself, because I was strong as hell and just moving forward. And he comes along. I told him I didn't want to see anybody because I wasn't strong enough. I wasn't ready yet. And this is another narc thing. He kept asking me, so finally I cave. And now the story is that he asked me once, and I took a while to think about it, and then went out with him. We haven't even been together for 5 or 6 months, according to him. So anyway, I'm not going to start that. So what I want to do is just go back to that day. I remember the first day walking in his house. I'd been up to North Bay, which is a place near here, shopping. I was feeling amazing. And I was wearing a long flowy dress and sandals. It was October. And I was feeling really good about myself. And he tells me he was thinking, I'm thinking, oh, like, he's been asking me for a little while now. And I say, okay, I'll come over. I'll see you for a little while, see your house. And I'm thinking he's very happy about it, and so happy that I'm finally there. And he tells me later, when I ask him what he's thinking, I didn't get the answer I was thinking. He's thinking that he was going to fuck me. That's what you never know what goes on, right? And yeah, I should have left him then. Anyway, I was in a good headspace, so why can't I just go back there and just skip all this shit? You don't have to keep going over it over and over again in your head. That's probably my biggest message. If you can just skip that part and go back to where you were when you were the last healthiest spot, kind of like fragmenting your hard drive or whatever, it's a much better place to start. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pretend that I was in North Bay and that I never fucking said yes. And just continue on from there. So the weather's even getting better. I've got a bit of a cold, so it's a little hard to talk. So pick up from the best spot that you can and just get moving. I gained weight, whereas I had spent almost a year trying to get off the weight I gained with the last one. And because this one drank and liked to eat, and that's what I did when I went to his house. And so I'm trying to just get back to healthy again. I'm not drinking. I don't feel the need to drink to cope with this, which is nice, and because that's a big thing to look out for. It won't make you any better. It just will put you keep going backwards for a little while. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but get off it as soon as you can. And I'm doing a cleanse right now for a few days. Anybody that wants to do that, let me know in the comments below, and maybe we can get together and do some more. It might be a different time, but I'm always up for a good cleanse because I like to be healthy, and that's my thing. It's like another story, but of going off your thing. I'm a vegetarian. I work out. I like to eat salads and vegetables and eat clean. So I go start dating him. He eats meat every day. I don't work out anymore. First because I didn't have time, and then I just didn't. I lost it. I just fucking lost. I was starting to lose faith in myself again, because that's what happens when you're with these guys, right? And or girls. And so now I'm back. And if you want to get back too, let me know, and maybe we can give each other a little support. So I'll talk to you later, and hopefully everybody else doesn't have this stinking cold, and it's warm where you are. Have a great day.